Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, I have had a particularly bad day in terms of my eyes today. I'm hoping it gets better as quickly as possible, but if it doesn't get better, I might have some days with more erratic episodes upcoming. But anyways, it will get better. It's nothing serious, just very, very dry eyes, so... But let's head out. I've done all the level up. I think we can take Valerie in replacement of Amiri, since Amiri is waiting for us. So let's bring her. And I also think that we have to do the Hour of Rage before we do the Traitor's Flight, because as far as I could tell, it is a timed thing. So if we go after Tristian first, I'm not sure if we will succeed the Hour of Rage. To do the Betrayer's Flight, to do the Hour of Rage, we need to go to the Flintrock Grasslands, which is far northwest of the capital. But where? Far northwest, not northeast. There is Oleg's trading post. Here's the Tenebrous Depths. There is the Flintrock Grassland. Okay, let's head up this way then. We have something going on in the kingdom that we should check. Megar Varn proposes an expedition. That's a throne room. Ah well. It will have to wait until we come back. Okay, let's cross the river here. There is someone on the road. On the bank, to our utter surprise, we saw a ferry. Its rough-sounding ferryman smelled like onions and trouble. He told us that the problem of pirates on the river had been resolved. I didn't know that there was one, but I assumed that we couldn't cross this river before this chapter then. A group of Numerians has gone downstream and scared off all the pirates. He told us then a heartbreaking story of his friend who once robbed travelers but was wise enough to yield to the Numerians, and I was living the miserable life of an honest man. Yeah, that would be miserable. Against all my expectations, we got to the other side without any trouble. These curious texts. Okay. Random encounter. Should modify this. I think actually we want Valerie in the middle. Her armor class is quite impressive. Barbarians and wolves. Let's let them come down to us. And then we can do itsy bitsy controlled fireball. And that deals with that. We're also at more than 500,000 gold now. That's a Masterworks weapon. These are Masterwork as well. Not bothering with the Cure Light Wounds potion. Probably could have skinned the wolves, but... ugh. Can't be bothered, can't be bothered. Okay. Here we are. Wait, do you need to rest? Yes, you do. Should appoint a hunter. I don't think you're a very good hunter. Nobody's a very good hunter without Amiri. Well, actually, she isn't half bad. But let's use rations. Goes quicker that way. Now let's enter the location. And there's a long loading screen. Okay, so here we are. Amiri is here, and so is someone named Gwart. You're here. Great. It's about time. And yeah, choosing between two important tasks, chasing Tristian and dealing with a barbarian invasion of Brevoy, you decided to follow Amiri and help your Breven allies. The battle hasn't started yet. We may still have enough time to pull this off. Here, meet Gwart of the Tiger Lords. He's Dugath's apprentice and a cleric too. A really smart one. They are on our side and the two of us have an agreement. Just listen to him. He'll explain things. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be brief. We are sick and tired of Armag and his crazy witches. You want to help the Brevens, and we want to pull our kin out of this senseless slaughter. Our interests coincide. The voice of reason? I certainly didn't expect that here. I suppose even Numerian barbarians can be capable of looking for boring peace over a good round of carnage. We leave Amiri alone for just a little while and she goes off and starts a rebellion. Sounds about right. Why are you unhappy with Armag? A chieftain's job is to fight for the wealth and glory of his tribe, not to cram vague bullcrap about some great future down the throats of his tribesmen. The real Armag once made all of Numeria tremble before the Tiger Lords. What has this Armag done? Sent our people to their deaths for no reason, and he will continue to do so in the future. Why should we even fight the Brevens, for goodness sake? Is anyone going to pay us for it? Will the sisters? Dream on. We're tired of being used as pawns in a game we don't even understand. Let's use you as an example. Perhaps you're not the most important person in the River Kingdoms, but you're certainly not an enemy to yourself or your people, right? Now, put yourself in our shoes. Imagine your chieftain calls on you and orders you to take all your people and jump off a cliff, all because some old crone foretold that it was your destiny. What would you do? Well, normally I would answer the lawful good, but I would not do that. I think I'll go with the chaotic good. A leader like that should be thrown off the cliff instead, before he kills all of his people. Exactly. That's just what we thought. If you call yourself a chieftain, you should care for your tribe, and if you can't, you can go straight to the abyss. But I thought your goal was to seize and plunder Restov. Well, that's what Armag said, but he underestimated the size of Brevoy's army. He said their forces would be 1/3 the size, and they haven't even received your reinforcements yet. Our today's enemies are just a fraction of Brevoy's forces. It is crystal clear to us that, with those forces and their walls, Restov is too much for us. All we could achieve would be to weaken the Sword Lord's army. I'm sure the Surtovas would be happy with that, but what's in it for us? The Surtovas won't be paying, because we dragged our butts here of our own accord. I hear the voice of greed, not honor and valor. The only thing between these people and violence is lack of payment. If someone paid for it, they'd gladly take up arms against a peaceful village. Hey, easy. We're fighters. We fight with other fighters, not plow-pushing weaklings. I'm not convinced. Numeria's pretty far away from here. How did you find yourself near Rostland borders? We travelled through Pitax. Why King Rovetti let us through is a mystery to us, though. There were rumours among the fighters that he was the one who hired us to attack Restov, but now we know for sure that no one's even paying us for this expedition. I hate getting caught in a charade like that, but more than that, I hate any chieftain who would put on such a charade for their people. If you get rid of Armagh, who will be your new chieftain? Dugath, I suppose, but that's not important right now. Our main objective is to take out Armagh. Even a mindless baby would be a better chieftain than this madman who obeys those harpies every word and destroys his own tribe. What's the plan? In short, with a little help, I can sneak into the camp and set Dugath free. Then we will find Armagh and kill him and the sisters. In my opinion, it's a pretty solid plan. In the meantime, you take your reinforcements to the Brevens. The sight of your army and news of Armagh's deposition should be enough to convince our brothers and sisters to retreat. Is that all? I feel like you're keeping something from me, Amiri. Is it that obvious? Crap. I'm such a bad liar. Fine, here's the thing. I have one more thing to do there. My tribe, the Six Bears, is at the Tiger Lord's campsite. Normally, I'd just say screw them all, but, well, they have Nylak with them, and I won't let anyone hurt her. Got it? Or maybe we should all sneak into the camp together? Are you sure you can deal with Armagh on your own? What? Sneaking into the camp together isn't an option. Amiri is from the Six Bears, so she can easily pass as one of our people. That trick won't work with you, though. Besides, you have an army to lead. Without that, the whole plan would be pointless. We're ready. Have you prepared yourself? Once we start, there's no turning back. It could be a while before you have a chance to take care of any other matters. Yes, let's go. Okay, so I'm playing Amiri alone. Well, that's not a good reason to avoid looting things. A grey-haired, heavily scarred barbarian sits by the tent. He seems to be nodding off, but as soon as Amiri approaches, he gives her a close look. Well, good day to you, beauty. Can't say I recognize you, unfortunately. Where are you from? You blind old man. I'm one of the Tiger Lords. I'm supposed to be here. I walked by just a little while ago. Blind? No, thank Gorum. My eyes are still good. Good as my memory for faces. Speaking of, can't say I've seen you around here before. I guess we'll just have to attack him then. I'll try intimidate. Listen, Greybeard, don't piss me off or there won't even be pieces of you left to pick up. Now tell me, are the Six Bears here? And then he yells. Instead of answering, the old man squints menacingly and quickly yells out, "Hey everyone, over here, we got a spy." Yes? Warlord, we've captured an enemy spy. Let's kill her in Gorum's name.
Weak, pathetic, worthless. Tie the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armagh's way. Now, continue the battle. Armagh must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
Interesting. And we seem to be somewhere completely different. There's Lady Aldori.
I knew I could count on you. The battle's about to begin, and I won't lie. Without your reinforcements, this battle would be hard on us.
I'm glad to see you again. Now we'll win without a doubt.
What's the situation?
It couldn't be worse. Well, no. Things can always get worse. But the barbarians outnumber us, and they have giants in their ranks. They've broken their force into several groups, forcing us to spread our defenses thin. I really can't guess how many of my people will see another dawn.
Is it your army?
It has many squads joined together. My fighters, other Sword Lord's forces, Restov militia, mercenaries. Restov is surely a free city, but it always relied on us Aldori to protect it.
How did the barbarians recruit giants into their army?
To the best of my knowledge, Numerians adopt giants when they're young, and raise them as fighters. These giants are usually quite strong, but poorly organized. However, under the leadership of a capable commander, they're threefold the danger.
Let's relay the meeting with the barbarians. There's a chance to cut our losses.
You tell a strange tale. Who are these sisters? Why did the Tiger Lords attack us in the first place? This sounds less like a conditional war than a bloody hecatomb. It's like the true reason behind this battle is to sacrifice as many people as possible, on both sides, in the name of some grim deity.
That is a very distinct possibility.
I'm glad you're an adventurer first and a ruler second in this instance. Perhaps, with the information you've obtained, we'll be able to avoid a slaughter.
How do we proceed?
Cautiously. I'll draw my forces to yours and begin a slow advance against the enemy. If your contacts spoke true, they should retreat. As for you, your best option is to return to their main camp. If all went as planned, you'll find Armag's body there. If not, then bring that adventurer's instinct to the fore and improvise.
See, I will move out immediately.
Abadar guide you. Do your best. I'd really like to see you again. In this world, I mean.
How generous of you. This isn't really much of an army, though. Okay, so let's make them do the fighting while we grab a little bit of loot. Stork greatsword. I have no idea how to get to the Barbarian Camp. Long spear +1. Resistance +2. I guess we can go this way. I have no idea if it's the right way, but it doesn't appear to be the right way, so let's try this way instead then. get started, Valerie. You may have good defense, but your speed leaves something to be desired. There we go. Something behind there. Okay. Who is summoning the bears? Lots and lots of stuff. There we go. Is this? We are getting quite a bit more loot now at the higher level we are than we used to do. Speed Javelin and 82 diamond dust. And I bought lots of diamond dust so we could cast restoration without having issues. Oh well. It's going to come into use anyway. Even more diamond dust and a ring of protection +2. Oh, so slow. Should have used a control fireball there, but oh well. I don't want to just use the loot all thing either. Because those chain shirts weigh quite a bit. That'll get us encumbered very quickly. Well, I guess I could drop them, but... Oh, there's a lot of loot. And it almost sounds like I'm complaining about it. Not really, I'm quite happy about the loot since it gives us more money and everything. Just a regular great club. No, thank you. Okay, that should be it. Golden Signet. Birk. Too much fight, too little food. Not what tiny allies promised. Okay. Sadly, I seem to not be able to convince them to join our cause either. I would give you food, though. Wooden plate. Frost Elven Curved Blade +2. It's 17 rations. That's nice. Here we can use the fireball. What is this? Oh, it's disintegrate. I like that the soldiers just moved on while the enemies were still here. Hey, you guys can finish this. We'll just move on into the camp. Sure, you guys do that. Find Gwart. That's the guy we talked to at the beginning of the map. You're his friend. Amulet of Mighty Fists, not useful for us. Okay, so we're in the camp then. Some horsies. Shining scale. There's something. Well, Gwart isn't here. More horsies. Snap all of it. Why are the barbarians here friendly? I mean, clearly they are here to wage war on... Perhaps not us, but maybe they are Gwart's allies? Earthbreaker. A chest or box or something? With a heavy shield called the Child of the Wind. That's a nice shield. What are you using? You're using the bulwark. Bulwark. Well, I must admit that that shield is better, given that it has +5 competence to perception and acid resistance 15. So I don't know if you have anyone else who uses heavy shields. Sack. But what? Ancient Hunt. Limitless supply of lawful cold iron arrows that give a +2 bonus to attack and damage against Fae. Well now, considering how much issues we have with Fae, I do like that idea. And here comes my vision into issue. There it is. I think that we will end the episode here, and we will talk to Amiri and Gwart in the next episode and figure out whatever happened here. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all then.